People come and go. Things won't. You know why I say that? Things come and go. People won't. Lives won't. It's easy to mock it, to joke it. Give me your things. Then you review whether you should have entered the martial art class whatsoever. If I'm going to lose outside, what was the point then, sir? And then I'm becoming weak. Someone's dropped my case. They picked up my thing and they put it on the floor. I haven't fought. I'm becoming weak. So then what's the confidence? You need two to take on one. I haven't got it now. What's the ear? Who is the one to know? What was the one to know? Then you see, when you have given power, you're older. They have won that headlock. They've won that headlock one. Then they have become the power because they have taken what you could have done. Maybe not. But then maybe you know something about you. The luck of the ant oil. Well, obviously, if they were going to take over the Asian place, then the Asian would want a hard thing back then, would they not then? They need the words that will put oneself on a lock. You can't move your foot. So then you're on a chain, then you are in a cell. You're not in the reality of the cell, you're in the virtual one. It's a brace, whatever it was. Why? Because you fought of a person. And then you have used another, sir. But they have the pose that you have not got. They have I mean, look at you. What are you? You're no one. So, let me go and get my cloth. saw you nick one day. I saw it with my own eye. So would I give you any word back? No. Hi. How would one know? I found, I used to study in the dental hospital. One day I found a tool in my tray, and the one in the unit where one was trying to work plan said something which put thought. How would that one know that I saw you nick also? What was the talk behind the sheet? Obviously, when they reviewed yourself, they wanted you. I was in the way then. How would one know that? There was a shoe. To place the device. Then you know what goes on the side. But one was not to know. They were warned. They received the threat. So why was that not inside? Why have they not gone down? Sorry, I'm doing my own little play there. You know why? Because people keep it in the thoughts. Out of concern with you, so I'm going to take it elsewhere. I'm going to find out everyone that you will know later on. They will do whatever I say. Then we're not pals. You understand that, okay? They were not friends. They just needed your no. That was it. And the one to create the mini war we had. They're calling you weak over there, Mr. Wasif Ali. Your mummy shop's there. No, your daddy's shop's there. You know that. They know how to talk a lot. They will wind everyone. Guys acting hard. You know, when they go to these universities, sort out an inside attack. Get everyone they know will cash out. They were ours, not yours. You should not think of doing anything other than going gone. We planned it. Uncle's easy to wind up. Just said the guy's taken some. They wanted to become a doc, but they used that. We guarantee you they were using that, so. And you know how records here are, Uncle? They'll have no work whatsoever. They'll end up out. Come on, Uncle, you won't want that, will you not? I'd watch that guy. Why? Because I've got my own little slide rule. I've got my own little too. So how would one know? Because they might have told already that Wasif Ali saw one nick one day. You see, that was the one to get myself done then. To get myself on that route. You're not being strong, you're being the words that one would use in the second talk, the weak words. You're ill now. It means you're not looking like you are wanting to look. It's always look. There's nothing one can do. No one wants to be the ill person. No one wants to stand down and say, oh. No one wants to say how that one, yeah, would it be the botheration of whether one saw it, whether it was the cane to the body and whether you could take it, whether we heard the voices, whether it was a ha 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 behind the scenes. It was number 6. No, it was number 3. You see, the dog can take over social services. They can get into the houses. We are concerned about the person. We are concerned about the brain. And I make myself feel good when I hear that kid. They're not hard now, are they? They could not take it. After the 24th one, it was a that's gonna hurt now. So they think that the machine, we heard the cry. We heard him even swearing to say, I can't take it now, bye. We heard him to say that they'll put the cane up the back of the part which goes to the toilet. They were going to push it inside and get it out. That's the way that one would work. So, and then they would look weak. They have gone to the wrong colors place. They were looking all right. They came back and they looked like somebody had put that one all through inside. So you see, if you try to be who you are wherever you are in the world of the West, if you go back to wherever your color was, it's easy. We'll take all that out. It just requires $1, it requires £1, it requires €1, it requires wherever you say so. It requires an order, it requires it from a leader, it requires it from someone from the seniority, they require it from someone. Go. You see, the ones from the West, they will not consider our power like they will consider the power where they were to eat in the years gone. We were sent on a route. We know it was you that nicked. We're going to get the inside talk and we're going to put you in that kind of work then. You know how records work here. You got one, you got no work to do then. You can't. You have to understand and you have to take the wherever you are going to get that song. But even that's to her, you should not have any note. You should not have anything whatsoever. You should not eat then. You should not sweet. You should not walk. You should not talk. You should not do anything whatsoever. Why? It means you want myself dead. It means you want myself under the ground. No, we won't want you under the ground. We won't want the stone. We won't want the name there. We want you burned. We want you lost. We want you out of the papers. We want you to be here. We want the fall. With the gangsters, we've got the power, we've got the people. These are our grounds. These are our zones. You're only one. And then when you have got no cash to go anywhere, then it's easy. We'll take everything. It's all what we said. It belonged to us because we say it. We own what you own. You think they're your things? They were on credit. I'll prove it. I'll ring my tutor. They will say that they have used a loan from the account, sir. And that's not part of the way that we are. That's not a prayer then that you have done. You are part of the world that's not yours. We'll get the inside now. We'll blame everyone. We'll put it on you. We just need to get the words. I'll get the record everywhere where you were. I'll cover it. It's easy. Don't worry. You'll be okay. Just wear the cap and think you're Wasif Ali. I think you're someone else. Think you are your goees or your dolls. Those were the ones to use. The inside talk is easy. I'll give you everything. Just get me my phone. Get me the inside phone that the one uses. Just give it to me and I'll give you more pounds and pences. We'll have them all under. They go in the ground. Why? Because they put on a shirt and I never look good. That's how. When you get the inside, when I get the inside, because we own it. So you see the problem that they had in 1946 when there was the border to cross, when they went from one to another, it was easy to bring in all that to our side. Yes! We'll call Joey out, we'll call Bungie out, we'll smack it, we'll rack it, we'll pass it. You know that's ours. Yes. I need to make the call. You will need to make the call. I'm not going to break you. You're going to go inside and tell everything what you have done. If you work in that kind of world, you work with the truth. You work with an honest side to you. Everything that you have done wrong, you're going to go inside, you're going to follow the law. You're going to follow the precinct's ways. You're going to follow the world that you have stood on, where you have ate. The honest way is easy. I've got wound up. What's the reason for my brain to have wound up then? I'm not in a contest. I'm not in the USC. I'm not in the ring. I'm not fighting anyone. So what's winding my thought up there and then? Is it going to bother the concentration? Well, I'm not. If I was to, I would not, but that's not the point. So, what's the point that you are going to get out there then? What's the point that's going to get out at the top? Where? The one who works in the position of a dog must not be the bad boy, the gangster, or anything like that. They must have the queen person. There must be an individual that one can say, you're a good guy. I think you might do something good. So, maybe they might have a past. One would not know. Maybe there might have been a tool in the tray. Maybe there might have been a piece of paper to fall. So, what would you get from what you have then used? The honest way is easy. You go inside to where they write about law, where they write law, where they don't write law, they write law for the London, where the laws to consent, consent. And you write and you just sit down and tell them everything that you've done, from zero till everything bad, everything good, everything, whatever it will mean, whatever it will equal, even if you've done something naughty. Whatever it was, write it all down. You're a clean guy now. You're the doc. The doc must not have the past. The doc must write down everything what they have done. You don't want to have sin in your world. They might believe, you might not. But if you're a doc, you must put down everything. It's all recorded from zero till. Even if you were to pick the packet of chocolates up, rather than when they were not from your own credit, they were from the credit of no. So what would we do with the talk that then goes out for what one will say? The honest way is easy. You walk inside and you tell everything that you have done, zero till then. You'll get the bad boy look. You got the power. Wasif Ali is not Wasif Ali. Wasif Ali was slower. Wasif Ali was naive. Wasif Ali did not know. Wasif Ali looked ill. Wasif Ali was weak. Wasif Ali won't use the word because that's the second talk. The second talk will be the botheration that will affect the daddy's house. The daddy's house will turn around and say, my son has become ill, my son has become weak, I need to treat. Even though one's not a duck, one will have to turn into one. Yes, oh, well.